What's up, guys? Welcome to Boxing Decades. Gervonta Davis, man. I hope this guy stays out of trouble. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Innocent till proven guilty, but, he either needs to learn how to control himself or surround himself with better people. He can't keep getting into situations like this. It's really sad to see a young, talented fighter like Gervonta Davis getting into situations like this. I'm sure most of you already know what I'm talking about as far as the news pertaining to Gervonta Davis. But for those who don't know, on December 27th, Gervonta Davis was arrested and jailed for domestic violence. Apparently, Davis struck a woman with a closed hand style slap. Now, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that kind of sounds like a punch to me and not a slap. This is a slap hand. Even this is a punch hand. So either way, it caused an abrasion on the woman's upper lip, and this is coming from the police report. You can hear the 911 call from this woman online. I'm not going to play it here, but you can hear her talking to the operator. She's clearly in a state of panic. She accused Davis of striking her and that she was scared he was going to kill her. It later came out that this was Gervonta Davis's second daughter's mother. Davis then posted this to social media, which was later deleted. It basically stating that he would never put his hands on her or harm his daughter in any way, saying that people are trying to bring him down and that they offered his girl $50,000 to press charges against him, and saying that this whole thing was basically for money. Now, I'm not sure if the first part of that is true or not because, Davis had a history of doing something similar. It's on tape. Again, I'm not going to play it here, but he basically drags his girlfriend at the time or whoever she was out of a charity basketball event. And, the common thing you keep hearing is if he would do that in public in front of all those people, what is he doing behind closed doors? So it's harder to take his side in the first part of this pertaining to the woman who he struck. I don't know what happened, and I'm not trying to come up with the conclusion here. The second part of that statement of Gervonta Davis harming his daughter, I can't believe that that's true. I mean, I don't want to believe that it's true. Obviously, there's people out there who would harm their own children, but I can't see Gervonta Davis wanting to actually put harm against his own blood. That kind of sucks that that part was thrown in there. I don't know if that's actually true or if it was used, to make the whole scenario more dramatic. Either way, I can't see Gervonta actually harming his daughter. And even if that is true, I don't want to believe it because that to me is just, that's not right. Now there are new statements being released from the child's mother who Gervonta Davis, allegedly struck, saying that she made this up or none of this was true and they're working together in private and she doesn't like how their private life is out there. Who knows what actually happened, but I do want to say this. Most importantly, I feel for the child and hope she wasn't harmed in all this. I'm sure it's hard, but keep kids out of your arguments and your domestic shit. Secondly, I hope Gervonta didn't actually harm this girl, and if he did, I hope she's okay. Thirdly, if this is true, Tank, you need to smarten up. You're a world-class fighter. What are you doing? You got to fight in a few weeks. It's like some people can't stay away from trouble no matter how many blessings they have in their life. And like I said, if the most recent statement is true and Gervonta's girl decided to make this up for whatever reason, then surround yourself with better people. You got a fight coming up. I don't care if you think this guy's a cakewalk. You still take it seriously. You don't put yourself in these situations. This isn't a basketball game or a baseball game. This is a fight. Having trouble in your personal life is going to show and it's going to affect your job. And this is true for everybody. So I have to believe that in some way, shape, or form, this is going to affect Gervonta Davis's performance in his upcoming fight. This is the reason why fighters go to a training camp or a fight camp and they move away from everything in their life to go be secluded in some area to train. And it's to get away from distractions, whether they're good or bad. A distraction is a distraction. And guess what? When you're around your friends or your family or just other people in general who aren't there for the sole purpose of getting you ready for this fight, distractions are going to happen. And the reason why this is so important is because the slightest edge that you can have in boxing could potentially win you the match. If you know you have problems with somebody or you know somebody or something that triggers you, why put yourself in that situation? Why have those people around you? Especially before a fight. And it's not like this fight is 2 months, a month away. This is like 2 weeks, a week and a half away. So my question is the stress from this whole situation, going to affect Gervonta Davis's performance on January 7th? I have to believe that it will, even if it's just a little bit. And for those who don't know, the fight's still going on. The show must go on. So that's my thoughts on this situation. I pray that everybody involved recovers from this situation. I didn't want this video to be a speculation on what actually happened that day. Rather, I wanted this video to be about how this is going to affect his performance. I made another video previously about Gervonta Davis versus Hector Garcia and saying that Davis is going to win that by KO in the mid to late rounds. Now, I'm wondering how this is going to affect the performance. I think Gervonta Davis is one of the most skilled boxers in the lightweight division. It's unfortunate that this whole situation happened, regardless of who's right, who's wrong, what actually happened. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you think this is going to affect Gervonta Davis's performance against Hector Garcia, or if you think, there's really no change to the outcome. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the like button if you enjoyed this video and want to see more boxing content. Thanks for watching.